In what could be an ominous sign of a nationwide resurgence of COVID-19, Wisconsin and other Midwest states are seeing new infections and hospitalizations rise to record levels. More than 22,000 new cases of the novel coronavirus were reported on Wednesday across the Midwest, compared to the previous daily record of 20,000 cases. And some hospitals are seeing a record number of patients for the 10th straight day. In Wisconsin, more than 85% of ICU beds were in use as of Wednesday. To help ease the strain, in West Allis, a field hospital went up in what has been the home of the Wisconsin State Fair since the late 1800s. But the spike in cases goes beyond the Midwest. The number of new COVID-19 cases rose 11% in the U.S. last week compared to the previous 7 days.
We're rounding the turn on the pandemic.
President Donald Trump, who faces criticism for holding large events during a pandemic and for his lax approach to mask wearing in the White House, told Fox Business Network's Varney & Co. host Stuart Varney on Thursday that he will keep the country open no matter what.
What happens if you get a big spike in cases in the United States and cases are rising? What would you do?
Right.
Here?
We're not doing any more lockdowns, and we're doing fine. We had Florida, we had a spike, and the governor did a great job, DeSantis, and we're not doing any shutdowns.
In an interview with CBS News Wednesday, Dr. Anthony Fauci said if the case numbers don't come down, there will be huge implications.
What we're seeing, unfortunately, is upticks in case positivities, test positivities. That's going to translate, as it already is, into additional hospitalizations, which ultimately are going to translate into additional deaths. And now we're starting to see, as you said correctly, an uptick in cases, in 37 states.
Tony Fauci. He's a nice guy.
Trump making a push in the final weeks of campaigning after being hospitalized with COVID-19 has continued to minimize the threat to public health posed by the virus that has killed more than 216,000 Americans.